National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Columbus Explorers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Push him back. Push him back. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Alert, alert, alert. 21, check back 21.
Here's Rosen. And going deep for Hill. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. Now keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in there, break on the football. Go make a play and accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games. It can be contagious, give you a little momentum.
They really can. And it doesn't matter whether it's one person or if you spread.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
Go now.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Slam. Recon, 132 fighter. 7's a Mike. Mike's go.
Lock now on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. K.D. Cannon, 79 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2.
you feel good about things, you get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Go!
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed. They'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Kevin Pierre-Louis. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Check Mike 21. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike.
Rosen will throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie. Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go.
From midfield now, here's Rosen. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check Mike 21. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't. Corner. Hey, wahoo! Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Go.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Again, it's Rosen. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Mike 7. Mike 7.
Now this time Locke will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's put him on. Bravo. Let's put that team on the hook.
Here's Rosen to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Ready. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check, 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 check. X3, 218, chop, go.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
10 Lobo. Come up the ball. Hey, check 24. Check 24. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey, rock it. Get it.
Locke now on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
That's it, baby.
He got 20.
First down.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Locke under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout. Remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Set, ready? 8, read. It's our time, guys. It's our time. General West. 5. Now. Fire's the mic. All right, T, let's try. All right, T. Mike, 5. Hustle, hut. Let's go.
Now Locke. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Frank Clark able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Alert. Hey, high 7. Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Okay, double up. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got you. Man, run that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Alert 3. 80. Hug. Motion.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Brings up third down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha! You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Simmons and Mike. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Kill. Watch the edge. Check. Joker. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
6-6, pull it high. Go. Hey, zoom.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 1:50 left to go in the second quarter. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
3 down. Sevens and Mike. Look at me. Zipper. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Jonah, 18 Gator. Hey, Foxtrot. Pick up the ball. Yep. Mike 7. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Keep playing Let's get it.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Locke to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Down. 60 outlaw. Hey, exit. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. He's coming. We got double up. Topper. Hey, seam 6. Mike 7. Hey. Mike 7.
On first down, block, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Tie it right. Alert. 3 down. Smooth. Get it.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Watch out. Hey, Charlie. Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Alert. Check Monday. Hey, wahoo!
On 2nd and 15 now. Rosen steps away to his left. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun on third down, Locke. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming, check in.
They do go for it. It's Locke. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. He's got a man. Complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Locke to throw on 2nd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Let's go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Mike 7. Mike 28. Mike 28. All day. Mike 28. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Go, go, go. Pick the edge, Alert, alert, alert.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Middle. Hey, Haywood.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rosen. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Check the backer. Hey, Alpha. Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got you. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Get that.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold. Offensively, several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 71 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Jim. Hey, check 24.
Lock's going to sneak it, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Drew Lock with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. McManus's point after is good, and that will level the playing field at 17-all. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency.
Columbus, all even as we get ready to start the fourth. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Alert, alert, alert. Check 31,
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, quarter. 21, check by 21. Hey, come on, no, come on, no. Monday. Twist. Hey, quarter. Twist. I got him, back to mine, I got him. Hey, echo. Hey, check, Mike 21, check Mike.
Now Rosen looking at a 3rd and 2. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Kill. 61, matchbox, lights.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, Foxtrot. Check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, watch the slant. Middle.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Rosen. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This is Love, and he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rosen will throw. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Rosen looking to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ready? 60 outlaw. Check in. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Go! Move! Mike 28! Mike 28! Ready?
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Jordan. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. On 1st down, here's Love. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it second and goal as they look to grab a late lead. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Bryce Love, his first touchdown of the new season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Important extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Back to throw. Lock. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 30 yards.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Broncos on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Smart play to get rid of it there, but now it's 4th down. Your margin for error pretty much out the window.
That means you have to come up with a big-time throw here and a completion in order to keep this 2-minute drive going.
Ready, break.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, Delta. 28, Mike, 28. Hey, me. Now. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Get it.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Bunt. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Now he's flushed out left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Let's go. 50, plant. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Go.
To throw is locked. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Going the other way.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Monday.
We got a plane to catch.
After the interception, here's Rosen. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, Rosen's going to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night, everybody.